The marijuana industry has a pesticide problem. Unfortunately, when the cannabis legalization wave started, many naively believed legal weed meant clean weed. With legalization, pesticide may be the most controversial buzzword throughout cannabis. Pesticides are everywhere. We breathe them in the air around us. They are in the soil and even in our water. Although pesticide toxicity is relatively low in most circumstances, it can become a severe health issue when people combust and inhale them. Thanks to recent recalls, state and media investigations, and even consumer lawsuits, public scrutiny is turning toward the pesticides used by many marijuana growers. Reports show that many cannabis products from dispensaries contain pesticides, herbicides, and all sorts of gross stuff. It's seriously concerning because consumers begin to doubt the regulations supposedly in place. What's the point of legalization if safeguards aren't enforced? Cannabis cultivation can be a tricky business, and growers often resort to using pesticides to combat pests and diseases. However, the use of pesticides can have negative effects on both the environment and the consumer, and can even be illegal in some areas. First, start with cleaning. Proper cleaning practices are essential in preventing the spread of pests and diseases in cannabis cultivation. So what exactly should you be cleaning? Well, everything. This means regularly cleaning all surfaces, tools, and equipment with an eco-friendly cleaning solution. A good rule of thumb is to clean everything that comes into contact with your plants on a daily basis, including floors, walls, and tables, as well as tools and equipment such as scissors, trimmers, and pots. It's also important to regularly clean the air filtration system and HVAC system, as these can be breeding grounds for pests and diseases. You may even consider implementing changing rooms for personnel to prevent outside pathogens from entering on their clothing. Now, in the second step, you move to disinfection. Disinfecting is the process of killing or removing harmful microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, and fungi. This is done using our disinfectant solution that is applied to all surfaces, tools, and equipment. It's important to note that not all disinfectants are created equal. Some disinfectants are more effective than others, so it's important to choose a disinfectant that is eco-friendly, approved for use in cannabis cultivation, and is proven to be effective against the pests and diseases that you're trying to prevent. Third, and finally, we come to the protection step. Although cleaning and subsequent disinfecting of any environment are critical first steps in the total process, protection provides resistance to the most resistant germs, viruses, molds, and fungi with the ability to keep microbial levels to a safe level and help to prevent biofilm buildup between cleaning and disinfection cycles, since the surface will have an active antimicrobial barrier which protects rather than leaving the surface vulnerable. It's important to note that these processes should be done on a regular basis, as pests and diseases can quickly spread if left unchecked. If proper and consistent cleaning, disinfecting, and protecting processes are implemented, it is quite possible to minimize or eliminate the need for pesticides and other harmful products being used for plant maintenance today. So, how exactly can biosecurity practices reduce or even eliminate the need for pesticides? Well, by implementing a strong biosecurity program. Cultivators can prevent the spread of pests and diseases in their grow operations. This means that they won't need to rely on pesticides to control these issues. In addition, by reducing the number of pests and diseases in their grow operations, cultivators can create a healthier environment for their plants, making them more resistant to pests and diseases and better able to withstand environmental stressors, such as changes in temperature and humidity. The overarching benefits of a good biosecurity program are apparent. Yet, more emphasis must be placed on adopting a proactive approach to address the root cause of cross-contamination. Too often, we see a reactive approach using harmful or hazardous pesticides and cleaners that contribute to long-term health issues for staff and consumers. A more holistic approach to biosecurity will enable these benefits to be achieved in a manner that avoids inconsistencies, fills gaps, and prevents the creation of unnecessary barriers to trade. If you'd like help implementing a strong biosecurity program in your cannabis cultivation operation, we encourage you to check out Safety Net America's comprehensive biosecurity program. The Ohio-based company Safety Net offers consulting services in biosecurity and the proper implementation of products and services for complete facility remediation and enhanced plant irrigation concepts. For more information about the benefits of implementing an effective biosecurity program, contact SafetyNet at info@safetynetamerica.com to receive your free biosecurity implementation guide.